Hello everyone, how are you? I'm back with another video. If it's your first time here, my name is Banda. I guide people with the cruise ship journey from the word go up until you are sailing. So make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. If you wish to be in my channel, my WhatsApp channel, you can just let me know in the comment section. So usually this is what I do. I'm always pasting my WhatsApp channel link in the comment section so that it can help you if you wish to be in my channel. But this is where I stay. Stay with me, guys. Let's talk. Let's discuss most asked questions. People are asking so many questions regarding the cruise ship journey. So allow me to address them one by one. So the first question we have here is Sibo. I get this question a lot. What qualifications or certificates are required? So, first thing first, you need a valid passport. So your passport should be at least 6 months, valid for 6 months and above. Why? Because some contract lasts for 6 months, some they last for 8 months to 9 months. 9 months depending with the cruise ship. So you need to have a valid passport. Then you need to have STCW basic safety training. This one is a must. You need to have this one. So let me explain how it works with the STCW. With a passport, it's a must. Like you need to have it before the application. So I have people who comes to me and say, Sibo, I don't have much money. I have just a little, so now I can't go and apply for a passport. I need at least a guarantee that I get a job, I have a job, so that I can spend that money. So let me tell you something. This happened, as usual, I like to come with an example so that it makes sense. I have one guy, he did an interview with one of portside agents. And after I think passing the interview, I think he was told to send before doing the interview. I don't know what happened exactly, but he was asked to send his passport. And he said, I don't have my passport. I'm still waiting for my passport. I'm expecting it next week. So his issue was better. And he was told, you know what? As soon as you have your passport, let us know. We can't proceed with the interview. Then, when he tried to reach out to the company, it was a bit slow for them to respond to him. And he was very worried. Look, Sibo, now I've been emailing them. They're not responding. What should I do? So it's now stressful. You understand? Rather, because sometimes you just get that one shot and you never get it again. You understand what I'm saying? But lucky enough, he did his things. He's now on board. The second person, unfortunately, he didn't get the chance again. They just said as soon as you have your passport, then we'll proceed with the interview. Just email us. He did that. He emailed several times and they never respond. So this is the reason why it's a must. You need to have a passport before applying. But when it comes to STC, let me explain this. I get this question a lot. Sibo, I feel like if I have STC, my chances are high. Sibo, let me tell you, yes, there are maybe 50%, it's 50-50. Why? We have companies that will say, okay, just do one STCW and then the rest you do it on board, number one. We have companies like MSC that will ask you, again, it depends with your position, that will say do 6 or 7 STCW. Then that one, if you have, let's say you have obtained 6 or 7 already, it's an advantage, right? But some companies now, like Royal Caribbean, maybe they just ask you to do 2 STCW. So now after spending so much money on 6 STC, 7 STCW, now they just say, can you do this? And you might find out that among those 7 STCW, the one that they're asking, the one that they're requiring, is not even there. So now you have to redo it again. And we also have companies that sponsor for your I think it's Disney. It sponsor for the process, especially with STC, I think, and medicals. So now it's more like you wasted your money because now they could have sponsored you, but since you did it already, they can't do that. So these are the challenges now. But if you're like, I don't care, I just want to have my STC, then go for it. But now it's just that there are there are advantages and disadvantages of doing STC before getting a job. Yes, it shows them you have them, but if you don't have ship experience, what is the need? What is the need? That's what I always tell people. Now, if I am to advise you, if you don't have ship experience, then just apply with what you have, which is maybe the qualifications. I'm going to talk about that, but now I just want to clarify on STC, because I get this question a lot. Man, Sibo, I just want to do STC. I just want to do STC. I'm not saying don't do STC, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying sometimes you regret, sometimes maybe you won't. It just, let's say it depends with the company. So we are still on qualifications that is needed for one to be a seafarer. They need Seafarer medical certificate. If you check in my previous videos, I tried to explain what do they need for one to be able to go on duty. So now on these medical certificates, it depends again with your position in the company. A company will tell you what they need, the test that you need to take. And also, I've seen another lady from, was it MSC or Virgin Voyage? I don't remember. I think it was two people, same company but different position. Their medicals were not the same. Same with STC. It's not always the same. It depends on the ship and the and your position in the ship. So we are on medicals now. So sometimes okay, on medicals they just test if you are fit for duty, if you are physical fit for duty. Those are the things that they are testing. So I'm not talking about medicals because I explained about it in my previous video. Please make sure you check it out. Then police clearance, it's needed. They want to see if you have any criminal background. They want to see that, because I mean you're going to be working with guests there. So if they just take anyone that comes in randomly, it means I mean you are likely to jeopardize everything, because I mean you're a criminal. Let me say it like that. If you're a criminal, it's not good now for them to just pick anyone. They want to make sure you have a clean criminal background. So this is what they do. You have to bring, some of them they say it has to be 3 months old only. You see, some they say it like that. It has to be only 3 months. Some they say it's fine, give us, even if you have the one that is 5 months old. They want to know, during this 2 months period, did you do something? Did you commit a crime? It's very essential. They need it. Some now are even strict. I also saw Tesne Port side. Before doing the interview, they're asking for a police clearance. They don't want to waste their time interviewing someone who is not, trustworthy. All right. And then I've got a statement that is saying relevant certificates depending on the position, e.g. food handling for kitchen staff. Let me explain here. So now, let's say you want to go for housekeeping. Having a certificate, yeah, it's good, but it's not exactly what they want. Let me be honest with you there. There are positions that they need certificates, like 100%. I mean, you can't do anything. You just need to provide a certificate for that person. Okay, I'll give an example. If we look into beauty industry, they want an iTech diploma. There is no negotiations there. Unless if you're lucky, maybe they can take a national certificate or something. But from what I know, and from, like, I think it's now because of the competition worldwide, everyone wants to go and work as a seafarer. So the competition now is wide. So they need an iTech diploma. And also, let's talk even about massage, hairstylist, all those things. It's healthy, so they don't want any mistake. Maybe you're massaging someone, or you are styling someone who is pregnant, someone with conditions, diabetics, all those things. So they just want to be careful. They want to make sure you are well trained, And also remember, what keeps the company running is the reviews that the company gets. Because I mean, before I go, I want to know what type of services do they provide. So I want to check. I do that a lot. I always go through on website and check, I want to go to this hotel. Let me read a little bit. I want to go to this clinic. Let me read a little bit. So that's what everyone does out there. So they don't want something that is going to tarnish their business. So I talked about beauty therapists, like the beauty industry. Then also, like in food and beverage, for waiter, yes, it's okay. You can get a job without a certificate. They care about experience, not just experience, but let me just say 4 to 5 stars experience. But for a position like bartender, they want a certificate for that. Chef, they want a certificate, but I've seen people getting a job without a certificate. Because some people will say, I got trained at work and I have 10 years or 5 years or even 3 years. But now if you're applying for that position, make sure you're applying for an entry position. You can now go and say, I want a higher position. Again, I've seen someone for chef de partie, which is also a higher position, getting a job without qualification. It was just experience, but it was about 15 years of experience.
So sometimes they consider all those things, and during the interview, as they are interviewing you, they can say, this one, in as much as she didn't train for this, I mean, as much as this one doesn't have a qualification, a certificate, but the knowledge is just something else. Because sometimes you find out what you might have the certificates, you might have the qualifications, but you don't even have the experience. Because in the ship there, you need to perform, you need to make sure you're doing the right job. So that's why they want experience more than qualification. But again, it depends with position. Which positions are those ones? It's entry position. Anything that is an entry position, you are likely to qualify with experience more than qualification. I've seen people coming, I have a degree in education, I want to go and work as a youth staff. Try your lucky, but one thing I know for sure, they want experience. I have security qualifications, I want to go. One thing I know for sure, they want 2 years experience and above. So this is the thing. But we have higher position where they see, this person took 6 years of studying. Your chances of getting an entry position again are high. Obviously, an entry position for, let's say, maybe you want those higher position in a ship, so they can't give you, because now you don't have experience. But they will look now for an entry position for you to join the ship. You get an entry position, then as you go on, you can always apply for the position that you want. So I had to clarify this, because I get people saying, hey, I've been applying, I'm not winning, let me rather go and do a course for housekeeping, let me rather go and do a course for waitressing. You can do that maybe just for knowledge if you don't have experience. But if you have experience, or if you don't have experience, my advice to you, don't go and waste money and do a course for laundry attendant, galley attendant. You're wasting money. Cabin steward, you're wasting money. Rather go and volunteer in one of maybe 5 or 6 star, I don't know, even higher than that. Go and volunteer and gain experience. Guys, I love you. I'll be back with another video. I want to take you through step by step. You are lucky because you have me. When I was doing my process, I didn't have anyone to tell me all these things. I had to figure out on my own. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.